Hey, I think I am now on air. Hello, everyone. It is forecaster SPC Eddie 420 or Chief Meteorologist Aiden Harper. Today, we currently have a enhanced risk of severe weather across the Central Plains. Currently, right now, we have a severe thunderstorm warning and a severe thunderstorm watch along with issued just now for let me pull it up. Let's see here. This was issued by Rapid City, South Dakota. Tornado warning for southeastern Dakota, so people in northeastern. Sorry about that, but northeastern Custer County. In South Dakota, please seek shelter now in the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Let's go ahead and get to that level real quick. Pretty large hail falling with the storm. We're gonna go ahead and go to our hail tracks. I am currently seeing about 3-inch hail falling, 3.22 inch, as you may see in the corner of the radar or the application. 3.22 inch to our radar. There has been a few tornado warnings on into the day. We do have a few severe thunderstorm warnings across Minneapolis, but we're going to go on to that later on. We also have some in North Dakota and some in Nebraska. So it is a very widespread severe weather event, which we will have to keep our eye on for the rest of the day. Let's look at our watches. We currently have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until, let me pull it up. We have a severe thunderstorm watch that is currently in effect until about 4 a.m. 8 p.m. UTC, or about, that would be 6 to 5 a.m. during in that timeline. Make sure you're hyper weather aware today, as there is severe weather happening. We're gonna go ahead and look at our comments. No comments currently, okay. But we're turn that watch off. Let's look at our lightning strikes. Oh, bit of technical difficulties. That is normal. That happens every time. Y'all may be new to the stream, but we do have a lot of technical difficulties. We're gonna get these fixed very, very soon. I think quality live streams, and I think I just turned that back on. Okay, no, I did not. All right. Anyway, not a lot of lightning strikes, which is good. So if there was a lot, that would mean there's a increased amount of tornado activity, which is good. This enhanced risk. Um, enhanced risk means that there is a much more higher chance of more widespread severe thunderstorms. Maybe a few could be more extreme, um, but none that could be very life-threatening, which is very good. We do not want any life-threatening tornadoes. But here's our tornado outlook. Currently at 2% here. Right now, further west of this storm, there's a 5% tornado risk, which is more likely than a 2%, which is at least not a 10% hatch, which is good, which we do not want. But yeah, we're gonna actually go ahead and go to our velocity. If you're like a weather nerd, you probably know what that means. But velocity means this is measuring the wind direction and the rain direction and the wind speeds. Certain rotation inside of a storm or inside of reflectivity couplet or velocity couplet, which is called that would signify either a mesocyclone, possibly a tornado. But right now, nothing like that. But early on into the day, back in like 4:03 p.m. Local time EST, maybe about 1:12 p.m. MST or MDT. There was a pretty meh couplet in Minneapolis, but right now, currently, there's not anymore, which is good. I'm surprised they didn't issue a tornado warning of that storm, though, which really surprised me a whole lot, but yeah. As you may notice, let me actually turn on smoothing so it can be more better. Yeah, that's better. You can start to see how there's something emerging from right here. This would be called a gust front. That means this is more of a like a damaging wind threat, sorta. But our main threat is damaging wind and hail. So that is more likely because we do have something called a 30% hatched, which means there is a more likely chance of seeing more higher damaging wind gusts, maybe up to like 80, possibly 90 miles per hour wind gust. 100 is unlikely, but that chance is there. Hail could be up to 2 inches, maybe 3 in diameter. But overall, nothing extremely huge, not like crazy gorilla sized hail or something like that. We're gonna go to our relative storm motion real quick, just to check out everything is what's going on in the atmosphere. Nothing too bad, just a lot of really heavier wind gust going on. Somewhere between 4.5 knots to maximum 46.3 knots, which would be about pretty close to 60 miles per hour, surprisingly enough. Okay, so now we just had that tornado warning just now expire, which is good. But right now, we still have severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. Do have a severe thunderstorm warning that is considerable. Yes, I said considerable. If you're not familiar with that, that means there's a more higher damage threat that could happen. Let me reload this real quick so I can get better data. Let's look at this warning. So this is 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. You may think 60 miles per hour or 50 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. But this one says 70. So that's when the National Weather Service would put out a considerable tag on a severe thunderstorm. This will so people in the polygon remember reports of hail. Please send that out to the National Weather Service or to the United Meteorological Association. But currently, Rapid City, you just got slammed by pretty large hail. We have a report of 0.75 inch hail by the Rapid City area. But for right now, it's mainly going to be right now damaging wind threat and hail threat. But this will last until close to, let's say, afternoon, like late afternoon to dusk, somewhere around there. is when that's going to really start popping off. You might see a few rebellions, a few could be traumatic, but that's just a prediction right now. But as model guidances are been saying, or have been saying, it's most likely it could happen. Most likely South Dakota. Please be aware. We're gonna actually go to section. So here's the path of this current really large hailstorm. Sorry for that voice crack. That was random. So, site. Sorry if I butcher some of these names, but Sinanic, you're about to be hit. Wall possibly be hit. Embley will possibly be hit, or will be hit. Red shirt, I don't know for sure. You might get a bit of hail, but not large hail like quarter size, golf ball, baseball size hail, but mainly synthetic or cynic. You'll probably be hit by some pretty large hail. We're actually going to go to our uh damaging hail. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay. So our chance of seeing a very large hail is pretty bad. Not that bad, surprisingly enough. It's 96.8% of seeing large destructive hail or hail at all. That is up to golf ball, baseball size hail. So that's a good idea to watch out for what's going to happen. We're going to actually put this into a loop real quick. Sorry about that. Allergies are really kicking right now. So you guys got to bear with me for a second. So yeah. Let's look at what has been going on for a bit. As we have had that tornado warning, we've early on had some larger counts of hail, but now it's just quarter size, which is good. We don't want large hail. We don't want destruction. We just want to have rain. It's been hot. It's been really hot. So we want rain, but not hail. We don't want destruction. We just want rain. But y'all, you're getting rain. Possibly hail. But anyway, mainly we're going to be seeing just some very strong to severe storms today across Minneapolis, South Dakota, North Dakota possibly, definitely Minneapolis, maybe Kansas, I don't know for sure, but for now, main areas we're going to be looking at are going to be South Dakota, North Dakota possibly, and especially Minneapolis because they're in the center of that. Due to these storms, what has been the troublemaker of these storms is a trough that's been moving through. This trough is a low-level trough to medium to mid-level trough, which is mainly that cause for severe weather. There is a low pressure system moving through, which is a deep low-level pressure system. So we're going to be seeing a lot of more likely or severe weather and more intense severe weather. We're actually going to go ahead and check something else. If you're not familiar with this, it's called correlation coefficient. You think this is kind of sound like a math problem, but really it's just a weather thing. It's just a weather thing. If you're a weather enthusiast like me, you may know this, but if you're not, and you're not a geek, and you're just watch the weather, this is called correlation coefficient, or CC. This measures, or what the radar thinks is going on right now, is is what's falling right now. Is it'll be that like fuzzier to darker red to white. But since the radar but not up here, there's nothing going on right here. But it gives us meteorologists a better understanding of tornadoes, or if tornadoes are on the ground yet. So if there were a little blue dot, for example, that would give us a better idea of a possible debris signature or debris being lofted up into the air. So once that does happen, that's no good. We don't want that nope ropes right now. But what else do you expect from Mother Nature? We get nope ropes every time. It's going to be normal. Nope ropes and tornadoes, especially due to this climate, it's going to be normal. But especially here in the Midwest and Oklahoma and to the Central Plains and all that stuff, all these troughs, climate change, uh, pretty much all that stuff, it's going to be normal. It's going to happen. So that's why we're going to be here. Constantly forecasting, keeping you all aware, all that stuff. But anyway, going on with this, the radar will say, "Uh-oh, this is not supposed to be in the air." Like 2x4s, planks, trees, cows, maybe. If you watch Twister, cows, we don't want that in the air. So the debris, then not the debris, the velocity, the blue and the green, not the blue and the green, the red and the green, let me rephrase that, and the correlation coefficient. So useful. But there's a lot more radar products that I won't quite discuss right now because, okay, I cannot check the time. It's 6:21. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy day. Some meteorologists, especially me because I'm a more widespread meteorologist. If you all are new to the channel and new to live streams, um, I, I mostly cover some parts of the um. I mainly just cover Kentucky for like regional and local, but widespread and national, I mostly cover the Central Plains into the Gulf of Mexico mainly. But yeah, if that's just for people who are new to the channel and don't know what I cover. So if you're in one of those coverage areas, well, lucky you. You're going to be in some of the live videos. If you're going to be called out for severe weather, be aware, and all that stuff. But what type of days, severe weather days, will we go live for? I don't usually go live a lot of the time, because one thing, computer sucks sometimes, so it's gonna be like that. But yeah, a good majority of the time it doesn't. Um, but yeah, we're gonna actually mark out a few things. You can see how there's this big old blob right here, big old blob. I don't think y'all can see that good. Let me change it. That will probably be a better color. No, it is not. Okay, something's wrong. Okay. Okay, here. What's going on? What's going on here? Alright, I'm not gonna mess around with this right now. I don't feel like it, because I just don't want to stop anything. But anyway, as I've been saying, large L, be aware. Severe thunderstorm warning, considerable. It's no longer there, but still a severe thunderstorm warning for Custer, River Fall, Meade, and Santanic. And Farmingdale, and Red Shirt, uh, and many others. Smithwick, Oral, Ogalla, however you say that. Sorry if I get. Sorry if I butcher that. Smithwick, Orachis. I don't know how to say that. Um, I would have road signs right now, but currently I do not have it on because I have lost. I have cleared up some storage. Not lost. Cleared up some storage actually. So I deleted a lot of my color table files and all that other stuff. So had to reset a lot of stuff. But we're back, and yeah. Sorry about that. It's crazy how much you have to drink because you gotta talk a lot. You're a meteorologist. You gotta talk. So it's gonna be crazy. You might see me do that like every 2 or 3 minutes. So yeah. But big old polygon. Big old polygon. Right here. Let's actually go see what's going up here because we have a bit of a rotation track. Um, let's go ahead and check out this. So if y'all don't know what this is called INROT. INROT is our best friend for tornadoes. So is Velocity, but for this type of software called GR2 Analyst, the good old software for weather geeks or just weather service meteorologists. Um, INROT is your best friend for looking at tornadoes. So a good majority of the time, we would have to go on here if we see this good old little circly thing right here, and we gotta poke out and see what's going on. So this actually caught my eye. This right here. If I could this time, if I could circulate this, I'll get a little thing right here. Hope y'all can see that. I don't think y'all can. Okay, hold up. I gotta fix something. I might have to stop my stream for 2 seconds. Give me a second. It's not the thing. I need to pull up some. I need to share my whole screen. Give me a second. Entire screen. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyway. Anywho. There we go. So, right now, as I mark this out in blue, you may see how that started to kind of. Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, sorry about that. I accidentally pulled up the whiteboard. Sorry about that. Anyway, you may see how that's starting to kind of collide right here. This will be a better understanding of seeing, like, is there actual rotation here or not? So more vertical or horizontal, I should say. Yeah, horizontal. Sorry about that. I just forgot. Horizontal. It is more likely to see the chance of rotation. That's when it's pretty close to the radar to be sure. We're kind of in a radar hole, which means we're too close to the radar to be sure. But a big time, we would have. But since it's too far out to be completely sure of a tornado warning, we would have to either one have a confirmation, or two, it's just to get far away. But for a big majority of the time of the National Weather Services, the radar will be right by their office. So there it is. Okay, we have a new tornado warning. Let's go check it out. It's deciding to load on me again. Just bear with me. It is currently buffering. This is happening a lot, or has happened a lot. Let me rephrase that again. For a big majority of the time, we will see this. I can't believe we already have 2 viewers. That's crazy, man. Okay. Anyway. Make sure, for the people who are watching this, please be aware to subscribe and share to anyone that's in South Dakota or any of these areas, Minneapolis, Nebraska, Kansas, maybe North Dakota. Please be aware that there is a storm coming towards you. But if you know anyone near Batesland or hold on. Let me check it out. For anyone that is in West Central Oglala County, sorry about that. I think that's how it's pronounced. Lokota County in South Dakota. Please be aware that you are in a tornado warning. This storm that was capable of producing a tornado was located 4 miles west of Drywood Housing, or 25 miles northwest of Prime Ridge, or Prime Ridge. Yeah, Prime miles per hour. Now, as I said, for the storm chances and all that, it would be better to see with INROT. Why don't you look at that? Oh, that good old rotation. Good old rotation. Right there. That's not a good circle. Sorry about that. Anyway. That's your rotation. To be honest with you, not the greatest rotation to be seen, but mainly it's going to be like that. We're going to see a much more higher chance. As I said, higher chance of seeing tornadoes. As this is giving us a better idea that these are coming more robust. As of those of this tornado warning, that's not good. That's not too good. Okay, we're starting to see much more lightning strikes pop up on the lower half of this line, which we do not want. Do not want at all. So yeah, I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to stop and mute my camera